Welcome to Fairy the Greyhound. We've been down in Dorset, and in this short video we're going to be exploring Lulworth Cove, which is on the Jurassic Coast and is a World Heritage Site. Lulworth Cove in Dorset is a stunning horseshoe-shaped cove formed about 10,000 years ago by the power of the water. The landscape around the cove is constantly changing as it continues to erode. Fairy and I had a nice lay-in this morning, and then I woke her up, and as always, it took quite a while to convince her that it was time to get up out of her warm, cosy bed. For a walk? Do you want to go for a walk? Wee walk? Fairy? Do you want to go for a wee-wees? You want to go for a walk? Come on then. Come on in. Come on. Go for a walk. Walkies. Walkies? Want to go for a walk? Eventually, I convinced her to get up, as she had chicken for breakfast. Breakfast is served. There are 5 different types of rock found in Lulworth Cove. The oldest and furthest out to sea is Portland limestone, then purbeck beds, Wealden clay, green sands and chalk. We started the day off with a nice cooked breakfast in Finley's Cafe. This was very dog friendly. They even cooked Fairy some sausages for free. And she was allowed to lay on the sofa, so she was very impressed with Finley's Cafe and will be coming back here again if we visit again. Then we walked down the road towards the beach, and there's lots of little ice cream shops along here, so of course we couldn't walk past without having a lovely homemade ice cream, and there were loads of different flavours to choose from, but my favourite is chocolate. So I had the triple chocolate. They also sold doggy ice cream here, but Fairy doesn't like it. I have tried her before and she just turns her nose up, so we didn't get her one of those. When we got down to the beach, the tide was in, so there wasn't much sand for Fairy to run on. She doesn't like pebbly beaches and was walking very gingerly across the stones. Oh dear. What's the matter? Me? Fairy didn't want to stand up for long on the stones as they were hurting her feet, but she also didn't want to lay down on them, so I ended up putting her on my lap. She seemed to be much happier with that arrangement. My friend put her rucksack down on the beach, and Fairy thought that she was going to fit on the rucksack if she laid down on it as a bed. So she started doing her spinning around, trying to make a cosy bed, like cats do. But she didn't manage to lay on it, it was far too small. So I ended up putting her back on my lap. She's actually quite heavy, nearly 30 kilograms. So after a while of this, she was giving me dead legs. This little cove next to Lulworth Cove is called Stair Hole. The folded limestone strata, known as the Lulworth Crumple, are particularly visible here at Stair Cove. A lot of the cliffs here are roped off for your own safety, as they have a lot of erosion and the cliffs crumble and fall into the sea. Here she goes doing a poo in the video, probably. It wasn't today, but on a lovely sunny day, the sea would be a very turquoise blue because of the white chalk underneath. I was tempted to go for a swim. There were some ladies swimming today, but as it was so windy and cold, I gave it a miss. Fairy wasn't too impressed with this walk and wanted to get back to the van. There's a gravel path that goes round from Lulworth Cove car park to Durdle Door, which is the next cove around and has a very spectacular stone arch in the sea. We didn't have time to go to this beach today, although I have been before, but it'll be on our list to visit next time. Hope you've enjoyed our little trip to Lulworth Cove. We're now off to the New Forest on the way home for a couple of nights, where we'll be sleeping in the van. So be sure to stay tuned for our next video, which is all about the New Forest, meeting the ponies, cows, and all the other wildlife in the forest. We'll be staying in a lovely spot on a campsite under the oak trees where the ponies roam wild around you. So if you're not yet a subscriber, please click the subscribe button and turn on your notifications, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. And thank you to my subscribers for all your lovely comments, which I really enjoy reading.